taken a journal article here with the title Girlfriend Getaway as contested discourse analysis published in Tourism Management. And to conduct the discourse analysis, this article uses discourse analysis framework presented by G in the book An Introduction to Discourse Analysis Theory and Method, published by Routledge. When we talk about discourse analysis, we have to understand the discourse in a given context. In this study, the context was tourism. And the discourse takes place with the context and the language portion, the linguistic portion can be categorized into the language part and the discourse part. The language here is about the girlfriend travel. So this getaway travel was for females. Therefore, it was about girlfriend travel. With that language behind it, and in the context of tourism, there is a discourse that takes place about tourism. And in this article, that discourse is viewed as a process rather than as a product of tourism. So, discourse of tourism as a cultural process. So, the linguistic part here, the language and the discourse, translate into subjective construction in the context of tourism. And as it translates into various subjective constructions, it negotiates meanings, and these meanings are understood and explored through travelers' experiences in this article. So the discourse analysis is an attempt to understand social practices and their implications. In this article, it's about the girlfriend travel and the term girlfriend travel and their implications for tourism. So this study undertook an empirical analysis to explore the social use of language through the experiences of the travelers. There are different ways of collecting data: interviews, observations, questionnaire, documents. In this article, they collected data through interviews from 83 women with diverse social demographic characteristics, and this diversity comes from age, marital status, number of children they have, and level of education. Key in presenting the discourse analysis framework suggested the framework could analyze the language in use. Key proposed that people construct meanings through 7 tasks. These tasks, the first one is significance. They are the different things that mean in a situation. Second are the activities. What activities are associated with the discourse? Third are the identities, and what are being performed and recognized as social identities. The fourth are the relationships. They are the operative and consequential relationships used in language. Fifth are politics, how people construct perspectives on social goods such as power, status, class, and reputation. 6. Connections, our language. We use language to build, mitigate, break relevant connections. And the 7 are the science systems and knowledge. And they are the differential value assigned to various ways of knowing and believing. When we look at this article, they looked at the term called girlfriend getaway. So the first task in this analysis was to look for the significance of the term girlfriend getaway. The second, activities. Through the interviews, the researchers look for activities associated with the term girlfriend getaway. Third are the identities. They look for the identity as girlfriend and identity as a getaway. Fourth are the relationship. They looked at the term girlfriend to build relationships because these are for the female travelers and they can relate to the term girlfriend. So the researchers look for the relationship that are associated with the term girlfriend to build relationships. Fifth, politics. They examine the term girlfriend from a political and social cliché. Six are the connections. The researchers examine using the media and imagery to legitimize and problematize girlfriend getaway. 7 are the systems and knowledge, science systems and knowledge, and in that they looked at what does girlfriend getaway signify and the knowledge that it brings, and they looked at from inspirational perspective and empowering perspective. In that article, they also go into detail, and this table is from that article. So they take the girlfriend getaway term and that was the purpose of the article, was to look at the discourse behind girlfriend getaway, and in tourism, as taking tourism as a process in the context of tourism. And then they looked at the 7 tasks through the experiences of the travelers who went with girlfriend getaway tourism packages, about building significance, building activities, building identities, building relationships, building politics, building connections, and building science systems and knowledge. And in that, they identified what the travelers found as adequate and reflective of women's experiences, and what travelers found as inadequate and non-reflective of women's experiences. And these adequacies and inadequacies in some way show the diversity under each task or the 7 tasks of how travelers experience their travel on the girlfriend getaway, and with analyzing the term girlfriend getaway.